Mm.
Hola, gents, and good day to you! Exclamation point. With the quote unquote direction of travel being that Xbox is continuing its journey to merge Xbox and PC, could that have an impact on developer priorities? See, given the console sales lead enjoyed by PlayStation, developers prioritize its platform, its API. You mentioned as much last week. Makes sense. By combining PC development with Xbox development, could that change the dynamics so that more of the features available on Xbox could better manifest, e.g. the savior of Xbox Series, sampler feedback streaming? Or will Xbox, even with its merging of development environment with PC, find itself relegated to the second or possibly even the third platform for game development? To say thank you for the fantastic weekly would be an understatement. Know this, we love the coverage and the quote-unquote bespoke merch. Hey! Exclamation point. Any chance we could get merch in a colour other than white or black? Best. I'll talk to Will about that, but I agree.
I agree.
We should have some more colours. Who am I going to go to first? I think Oliver, first of all, on this one.
I don't think so. I think it just improves the position of the PC platform potentially relative to other platforms in the mix. If the Xbox is going to be very PC-like, I think it stands to reason that it would be the PC that gets a lot of benefits there. Though I could see a situation where PC is still a little bit of a second-class platform in some respects, because you could imagine developers distributing pre-compiled shaders for Xbox maybe and just saying, well, the PC version that can have an alternate solution, or maybe the solution there isn't so good. So I could still see a situation where consoles are potentially favored in that mix. I wouldn't expect Xbox to get worse necessarily. I would just expect it to bring up the quality of the PC experience. That's what I would tend to lean towards.
Alex, there has been the contention that the GDK, the kind of merging of DirectX 12 and Xbox, has kind of diminished Xbox a bit in terms of the multi-platform comparisons that we do. I'm curious what you make of this question.
I'd probably agree with that sentiment, because there's been way too many comparisons we make where we're just like befuddled why the Xbox version is the way it is. But usually in the same case, we're a little bit befuddled by the PC. I do think of Callisto Protocol as like a really good example where like such an afterthought on PC for a lot of really core things. And then the Xbox Series X version specifically is like...
Yeah, wasn't great. Launch
wasn't great. Yeah, so I think this prioritization thing is obviously an issue for quality on Xbox at times, but I think it's more about PC having the quality issues because of this prioritization that occurs. And I agree with Oliver that the more PC-like Xbox is, and if it's literally just a PC next time with a very different UI and a different way developers expose options to users, then it's just a way bigger benefit for PC in that case, because the Xbox is a PC at that point.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I just think we're in a really curious point of transition for Xbox at the moment where, honestly, I think that they're rethinking the whole console model. And, you've got PC out there, which is basically there's such a critical mass behind that platform. You look at the amount of active users on Steam and they're thinking, well, maybe, we control Xbox, we control DirectX, we control PC to a certain extent in terms of the operating system. Why don't we try and do more of that? And I do think, obviously coming together, console and PC makes a lot more sense, but there's we just don't really know how they're going to be doing that. There's been talk of like side loading other stores, which I think would work to a certain extent. But there are certain advantages which Xbox has as a fixed platform, which you wouldn't really want to get rid of. Very curious as to how they're going to do it, and I suspect the Advanced Technology Group and others are looking at that right now. I really wouldn't want to speculate on how they're going to do it, because I suspect as I said earlier, there's a lot of stuff that we just don't have visibility on that's going to be playing a key part in it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, certainly, sort of, wow, there's going to be big things happening there for sure.